Welcome back to more Legacy of Kain Defiance, and today, shit gets real. Oh yeah.
Great Hashagik, we hear you.
We tremble and we obey.
We offer this sacrifice upon the altar of the world.
The blood of our firstborn do we sacrifice to you.
In the depths of Avernus Cathedral, I stumbled upon a bloody ritual. Was this the source of the corruption that had overtaken the city?
May this blood nourish you for all eternity.
Purge your wrath from us, great God.
The wrath of Hashagik has once more been averted. Depart now as ever in his service.
We tremble and we obey. Praise to Hashagik and ever praise. Hashagik, Hashagik, Hashagik.
What was it that these deluded humans worshipped with such fervor? Was this the dreaded unspoken that Vorador had warned me about? Whatever so-called god inhabited this hideous pit, I was about to meet it.
I smell no blood. Throat cut first, blood gouting, then it falls into the pit. The sacrifice is rejected. You will know my wrath. Not possible. No, it could not be.
Stand away, monster!
No. That voice. Not possible. I know that voice. But he fell. The abyss. He ended there.
I did not fall into the abyss.
Oh. It remembers that, does it?
I was thrown in by my own brethren.
I heard what you did to them. And now, you have found me at last.
Terrell!
Terrell! Yes, that was my name then.
The others were grotesque, but...
Yes, I am changed. I have become a god. Greater than you ever were, Raziel. You were never a god. Greater even than Kain!
It is to you that these humans offer their blood sacrifices?
Hashagik! Hashagik! Yes.
But how did this happen?
I was summoned. There was darkness and great hunger. And then I was found.
Why do you stay in this terrible place?
Why stay? Would I remain if I could get out? While they hound me and tear at me and... The hour is at hand, as it was foretold.
Terrell?
Use his voice to command the disciples above. We demand offerings to keep the host alive. He has been a durable vessel, but he can take us no further. You must prevail. The champion of our enemy draws near. No! I must have blood! Bring me blood! Or feel the wrath of your god. Yours. Yes, it will strengthen me against them.
What are you doing?
No more questions. No more worship. Time to run. Time to scream. Time to die.
Yeah, how about that for a revelation? And I love how creepy that last bit of dialogue in that cutscene is. So cool. Yeah, we're facing Terrell. We weren't able to fight him in Soul Reaver, so we are fighting him here instead. If you remember in Blood Omen, Kain fought Azimuth the Planer here, after which he got the time streaming device. So it's pretty clear that Azimuth used that time streaming device to bring Terrell here. And this boss fight's kind of annoying because it's hard for me to see what's happening, but whenever one of these things lights up, you hit it and then you can do damage to Terrell. Otherwise, he's got a force field. Obviously, I'm cutting till when things actually happen from here on out. No point in showing me just running around. But this arena is so zoomed out, everything's pretty dark. I cannot see Raziel half the time. I used a lot of save states to do this. And even if you look at Terrell's head, you can see some similarities to his vampires from Soul Reaver. This remaining stretch from this video onward is my favorite stretch in the Legacy of Kain series. There's a lot that's revealed, a lot that comes to a head, a lot of stuff happens, which makes sense since it's the last game in the series. This reveal would have been enough for a video, and it's not even close to the big reveal of this video. And I like the nod to Soul Reaver with the puzzle boss. And once all 4 of these light up, you have to hit all 4. And you can use kinesis to do that. I know I got the one to the far left, but I'm not sure if that made it onto the video.
Yes, now. Go, speed your endeavor. Face him and kill him. Destroy the binding at last. We shall all be free.
Raziel's eyes glowed green. And he glowed green. That's not good. I also like that nod to Soul Reaver with the way Raziel got his new power, which is an upgraded telekinesis. I guess they didn't want to create a new ability. Also notice the Hilden possessing Terrell are basically saying that Raziel is their champion, which means Kain is the vampire champion. But let's make our way out of here.
Come to me, my undead son. Make haste to the pillars. The stage is set for the grand finale. You will have your vengeance.
Mortanius!
So, you have come out into the open at last. The binding must be fragile indeed. But you will find you are too late.
What am I too late for this time?
No, not now. You are too late for the victory you sought. I have beaten you after all.
You have mistaken my identity.
Have I? You forget who schooled me in the ancient prophecies. This vessel speaks truly. You are indeed overdue, but it no longer matters in the least. With or without you, we will prevail.
So, I finally meet the unspoken. And here it is, nestled in the heart of the circle itself. Ironic.
Poetic justice. To topple the foundations of the pillars from within. We shall have our revenge in full measure and for all time. This one has little strength left. One must not break him. Your kind does not like to lose.
I seek the heart of darkness.
Now you think of that. But as I told you, you are too late. The heart has served its function. I have used it to set prophecy in motion. I created the champion foretold by my masters, who is destined to be your destroyer. The Scion of Balance will save Nosgoth. The Pillars will return to vampire guardianship as intended, and your race will be cast down forever.
Kain. You use the heart of darkness to create Kain.
How else? I refused at first to believe the ancient myths. I thought the vampires were simply a plague upon mankind, a pestilence we had to control. But they were right, and we were wrong to overthrow them, Mobius and I. We didn't understand what it was the Pillars were holding back. I have made my atonement. I will continue to make it to the end, which will be soon now. But I know Kain will set it right. He will restore balance. And none too soon. My enemy is growing stronger.
Where is the heart of darkness now? Did you destroy it?
You still don't understand, do you? You cannot make use of it as long as Kain guards it with his life.
Kain has it. It is in Kain.
Check and mate. This deed will redeem first me and then all Nosgoth. It must. This one grows weak, but we will soon have a stronger vessel. The long-awaited hour approaches. Our release is at hand. I must finish it now.
Kain. Why is this no surprise?
Because our destinies run together, Raziel, like two rivers that have met and can never be distinct again. At your every fatal turn, you'll find me.
And the free will you said was mine. What has become of that?
You still have it. And that has everything to do with my presence here now.
It was your machinations that set my destiny in motion. The coin you tossed has struck the earth. Now you must abide by its outcome.
The coin is still turning, Raziel. To reach the resolution we both can live with, that will best serve our futures, Janos Audron must not be raised.
Because you do not wish it? Is my free will to be exercised only when it accords with your whim?
There is much more at stake in this than you know.
Yes, and it is Janos who has the answers I desire.
You must trust me, Raziel. Our intentions, for Nosgoth, for our futures, are not so diverse.
I must trust you. Or
I've not come here to threaten you, Raziel.
You say that while you hold in your hand the instrument of my doom?
I saved you from the Reaver once. I have no intention of imprisoning you within the blade.
At least not until the moment it serves your plans to do so.
You are not the only one at risk. I may carry the instrument of your destruction, but I too have taken a chance in coming here. Or haven't you realized? You bear the only weapon that can kill me.
Then you know what I am, and who you are.
I believe I do.
And still you think you can move me about like your pawn? Think again, Kain.
Take heed, Raziel.
Why? If we are who we are, then are we not destined to fight to the death to decide the fate of Nosgoth?
Don't be a fool! I will not fight you!
And that will be the prophesied hero's battle? I win because you will not fight me? The mighty Kain, scion of balance, would-be savior of Nosgoth, surrenders before the final battle even begins!
Very well. If this will make you see reason...
Flashback time.
My mind reels with conflict. Does Kain await me moments from now? Or in some century yet to come?
Well, and thanks for that cheap shot, Raziel. We get some Blood Omen 2 battle music playing here, which is nice to have something different to listen to. That's actually native to the game. And it's Raziel versus Kain. This is one of those fights where I root for both characters. We will play this both as Kain and Raziel. I would say this is handled very well, actually. So what you need to do is to try to do jump attacks, from what I've noticed. Those seem to be pretty good against Raziel. I'm not even going to pretend that I'm any good at this fight. But we get there in the end. And I never had to load a save state either. So that's nice. But these characters are very quick, which makes them annoying for me to deal with. What I should have done was use a charged Reaver attack. I've got the time Reaver form equipped right now, which will be very useful. You can see Raziel's using it. Well, his charge attack. Thankfully, he's just using the normal Reaver. That Earth Reaver would be really tough to deal with, as would the Water Reaver. Their charged attacks are really good, as I've said before. Yeah, so the Part of Darkness was used to create Kain all along, so all the way back in Blood Omen. That's how Kain got made. And here's an example of what I was talking about. That time charged attack for the win. All right, Raziel, time for Papa Kain to lay down a whooping.
Now, you will listen to me. The Heart of Darkness must remain undiscovered. Great harm will come of its use.
You don't know where it is, do you?
No.
You never looked for it.
It doesn't matter, Raziel. Listen to me. You must understand that every creature is bound to one predestined path. We are all shackled.
To the wheel of fate. Believe me, I know that even better than you do.
All but one. Because of your remaking, you are the one unbound creature. The one among us all that truly has free will. You have a choice, Raziel.
Which I'm sure I must make at your direction. Your pawn has reached the end of the board, Kain. And now my powers may even surpass yours. How ironic if the creature that you made should prove your own undoing. Now, we finish this, once and for all.
Ah, hell. So now we're playing as Raziel, and we're getting that awesome Raziel's territory theme, which is always nice. And again, a nice change. This video is pretty good for getting different music for once. Even in the Tyrell fight, we got what I'm pretty sure is unique music. It might have been in a previous game, but I don't recognize it, if it was. So not only are the Hilden possessing Raziel, but they don't really have to do a whole lot, but emphasize obvious issues that he has with Kain. And Raziel has legitimate issues. Kain did cast him into the abyss, turning him into this creature, which would put him on the path to being the soul that inhabits the Reaver, thus this being his eventual prison. And we're seeing prophecy come to pass. These two really were destined to fight. Raziel on the Hilden side and Kain on the vampire side. I'm not even sure why that was in question, considering Kain is a vampire. In this fight, it's all about spacing. If you can get the perfect distance, you can hit him pretty easily. Like I was doing there for a moment. But it's not always easy for me to do that. There might be other strategies you can use. The Charged Reaver seems to help. Why I don't use that more in this fight, I have no idea. Either way, we are victorious.
No. Raziel.
Ve Victus!
I didn't.
Woe to the conquered! I have found the heart of darkness, and you go to oblivion! Kain was gone. The madness of this place had somehow fueled my rage, and as it subsided, I felt no elation, no sense of victory. Only a calm certainty that we had once again walked blindly into our enemy's trap. I couldn't be sure whether Kain had truly intended to destroy me, and now it appeared I would never know.
I bet Raziel's like, oh shit. So the Hilden got what they needed from him and left him alone. But again, they didn't have to do too much, just fuel the rage that was already there. But in doing so, they allowed Raziel to be blinded by that rage, so he couldn't hear out Kain, which normally talking is what Raziel does best. I will talk more about everything that happened in the next video. Thanks for watching, and I will see you next time with more Legacy of Kain Defiance.